friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Jackie and let's get started. And today we're doing Coastal Vibes DIYs. For DIY number 1, at the Dollar Tree I found one of these large ovals made out of wood, and it was at $3 I believe. And I'm just going to take my finger sander to smooth out any splinters and rough edges. It comes a little bit rough, but these finger sanders are fantastic for this. Once I get that nice and smooth, I'm going to take some of the white acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree and I'm going to give it a nice coat, front and back. And I'm also going to take some of the Mod Podge that the Dollar Tree sells in the matte and give it a nice smooth and even coat on the whole surface. Allow that to dry for a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to take these 2 packs of wooden dolphins, also from the Dollar Tree, and they are adorable. They're kind of like a 3D effect, and I'm going to take 2 shades of blue to paint them up like this, and I do front and back, set them aside. Now here is my oval, nice and dry. Now using my laser printer, I printed out this graphic on copy paper. It's just a photo of a beach scene with a sunset, really pretty. And I'm going to place a piece of parchment paper on top and activate all the Mod Podge. That way this paper will adhere well. And then I'm going to take the finger sander that I used earlier and sand off all the excess paper, and then do a little more sanding on the sides, on the edges, just to get everything nice and smooth and finished. Now I'm going to take my Mod Podge again and do another coat. This is for the sealer to seal it all up. And I'll do the same thing. I'll do a nice thin layer, nice and smooth and even. And then allow that to dry. Now when I do this, some of that paper is going to start to lift up a little bit. It's just going to do it. It's going to do it. So I'll just let that dry. And once it's dry, then I'll use my parchment paper again. Here you can see the bubbles. And I'm going to take the parchment paper and my mini easy press again, just to do one more smooth over and get rid of all the bubbles. Everything will adhere perfectly now. Now because the top layer of this plaque now has Mod Podge, I have to be real careful lifting this parchment paper, make sure nothing sticks too much. Now I'm just going to go over on the very top. I want to make sure to get all the edges, everything nice and secure. Looking great. Now I'll set this aside. Now I'll take my dolphins and I'm going to take some of the Waverly Antique Wax just to give it a little bit of distressing. I feel like these dolphins are just a little too bright. I went back and forth about maybe adding a little bit of white, but I went ahead and just decided to do a little bit of the antique wax. But you know, if you do this, you paint your little dolphins however you would like. And I even get a little bit of the wax in the inside as well. And then once I get done with the dolphins, I go ahead and go around the whole plaque on the edges and a little bit on the front where the paper meets the wood, just to give it a little bit of distressing, a little bit of texture, a little bit of interest, just right here, all the way around. And then I didn't show it, but I also did the back as well. Gotta make it a complete look. So now I'm pretty happy with it. So far this is only costing me about $4, $4.50. So it's very budget friendly. Now I'm just going to take my hot glue and add my dolphins to give it that 3D effect. And I'll just place them like they're playing in the ocean. And that is it. Here's how it looks and a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 2, at the Dollar Tree I found this wood round and it just says decor. I'm going to use the back side because it's a clean slate. The front is pretty cute, but maybe I'll do something with that another time. I'm going to take my white paint from the Dollar Tree, give it a nice coat, and again I'm going to use my matte Mod Podge to give it a nice smooth and even coat like this. Now here's another print that I printed out with my laser printer. It's just of the Lord on the beach. I love this picture. And I went ahead and placed it on my round. It doesn't fit the whole round perfectly, but you'll see what I do with this in a little bit. Now I'm taking my parchment paper and my mini easy press like I did in DIY number 1 and reactivate all the Mod Podge. That way this paper will fuse onto my wood round perfectly. So here it is, looking great. And again, I'm going to take my finger sander and start sanding off all the excess. Just got to give it a little bit of pressure and everything comes off easily. So now I'm going to take some more of the Mod Podge to seal it up. Again, the same steps as DIY number 1, and give it a nice even full coat again, just real quick, and then allow this to dry completely. And of course, you're going to have a little bit of bubbling. It's just going to happen. You can see a little bit of bubbling. So again, I'm going to take my parchment paper, place it on top, and then gently smooth out all the bubbles. That way all of the Mod Podge reactivates and everything gets nice and adhered once again. It's just one little step, and again, because I do have Mod Podge on the top of the surface, I have to be careful to remove this parchment paper. So just take my time. So now I'm going to take some of the Mod Podge in the gloss, and I want to give this particular DIY kind of a faux painting look. So I'm going to take a sponge brush and I'm just going to dab all over the surface of this graphic, and this will help give it a little bit of a texture to kind of simulate a painting like this. And now I'll allow this to dry completely. Once dry, I'm taking some of this trim that I had in my stash. I think I got it from Amazon some time ago. I'm just going to take my hot glue and I'm going to place this piece on the bottom, start off at the bottom, and I'm just going to go around the whole edge of this round, taking my time. I could use my detail glue gun, but I just allowed just tiny bits of glue to come out. I just kind of pressed it real gently and went all the way around. That way I didn't have globs of glue. So I'm just going to go around and pressing everything on the edge. And then here I'm at the very end. One more little bit. And then placing my trim. Now this trim's a little fuzzy, so I decided to take my lighter to remove some of the fuzzies. You guys know I love to remove fuzzies. Just my thing. So here's the end. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere it a little bit more with some more hot glue. Just tack it down real gently. Just tiny bits of glue. It's enough. Now for that center bottom area that's pretty bare, I'm going to take some of this vase filler that I found at the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take some of the Mod Podge in the hard coat because I want this to dry hard. So I'm going to place this with the sponge brush, the little dabber brush. I'm going to place that Mod Podge in that little area, fill it all up pretty generously. And while it's still wet, I'll add my vase filler. Now this vase filler has an iridescent side and it has a matte side. So I'm going to just start pouring some of these pieces. They're like little diamonds. They look like little diamonds, little diamond shapes. And just to fill this up, but trying to make sure that the iridescent sides are also showing, because that's like the sparkly side. And I'll use my tweezers to help me kind of flip them over before all this Mod Podge sets, because it will set hard. So I feel like that was a pretty good little hack. So here's my little tweezers, and I'm just kind of flipping them over to make sure everything is nice and adhered. Now here everything's nice and dry. I'm going to flip it over and see nothing comes off. And here's my lighter. Just going to go around, remove all the fuzzies. And then that is it. This is going to be a shelf sitter. You could add a hanger to make it hang on the wall. Here's how it looks. And a closer look at the final reveal. For DIY number 3, at the Dollar Tree, I found this other wood plaque, round, and it has a couple ocean waves that are laser cut into it. And I'm going to remove the jute twine for now. Now I'm going to use these paints in this white and these blues and paint this plaque in this manner. And I also did the back. Now I decided to take some of the jute twine from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to separate the dark blue from the light blue by adding some of this jute twine going around the whole round. And again, just adding little bits of glue. Now you can also use the Beacon Fabric Tech fabric glue to do this, or even the Elaine's tacky glue would work great for this too. But I just used the hot glue, just took my time, adding little bits. And then here's the last part. And then tacking everything down and using my scissors to remove the excess. And I'm pretty happy with it. It looks a little bit whimsical, but I'm going to go for it. And now I'm going to take my lighter again to remove all the fuzzies on this little bit of jute twine. This just gives it a little bit of a cleaner look and a little bit darker shade on this jute twine. So just a little bit of effort, and it makes it look extra special. And I'm going to take a bow that I made out of thicker jute twine, place it on the bottom, and then I went in my stash and found these laser cuts from the Dollar Tree. And this set here has a little dolphin going one direction, and this other set has another little dolphin going the other direction. So I'm just going to use them like they're playing in the waves, make it look a little 3D, just a little bit different than the first DIY. And I'm just going to adhere them with little bits of hot glue just to place them on top. So it will be like a 3D effect as well, but not as much as the other one. The other one is pretty 3D. Could this be 2D? I don't know. And here's how it looks, and a closer look at the final reveal. On Instagram, here's my QR code. I invite you to scan it and come follow me on there. I post on there Monday through Fridays, as well as TikTok. Here's my QR code for there. Here is my QR code for Facebook, also Monday through Fridays, as well as my Pinterest. Here's my QR code for there. And here's my Lemonade account as well. And my Threads account. This is my handle, also Monday through Fridays. There's my Hometalk QR code. I invite you to come scan it. Post on there twice a month. I do have a Facebook crafting group. I invite you to come join us there. And now we're at the final reveal. Let me know what you think and which one is your favorite one. Which one would you attempt to create? Well, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you for taking time out of your busy day and watching my video. I know this video wasn't very long. I only did 3 quick DIYs for you guys today, mostly because it's Mother's Day week and it's been kind of busy here with my kids, my grandkids, but fun. But I hope you guys did enjoy these DIYs. Let me know what you guys think about them, which one's your favorite one. And if you did like them, please give me a thumbs up. It really does help my channel to grow, and it helps me out a lot, and I really appreciate it. I also appreciate all the shares and saves and hypes and all the things. You guys are just fantastic. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you want to see more, definitely subscribe. More DIYs are coming. More coastal ones are coming for next week. I'll probably do 5 at least, since Mother's Day will be over at that point. So until my next video, stay healthy, safe, and strong, and have a great day. Bye-bye.